from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Show our death by account from Bronze to Mythic. Lost Caverns of Ixalan. If you missed the last deck, all right, you got to get your ass onto YouTube and go check it out. All-time episode of Bronze to Mythic. Mono blue. Mono blue. Like, comment, subscribe, hit all the buttons. Please support the channel if you like the content. We're in platinum. We're already in platinum after 6 drafts, which is a good start to our series, and we're just going to keep rolling along here as we learn the format of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. And so far, I'm impressed. We've done 6 drafts. We've been 6 extremely different decks. I've been caves, mono blue, red, black, and we're still reading cards, learning the format, and now we're in like the actual, leagues, if you will, or whatever. I don't say the big leagues, but like anything before platinum, you get, two pips for a loss, one pip for a loss. But now we're actually in platinum where, you need to actually have a winning record to advance. So let's get serious, try and avoid the platinum plateau. And let's open up Resplendent Angel. It's a little rare there. Pretty powerful card, obviously. 3/3 flyer for 3. And if you ever pump it, make a 4/4, it's pretty insane. So pretty good start. It is 2 white, and so we'll see about that. We've got LeBron James. We got the Malman Exemplar, really awesome card. Although green white's kind of a weird archetype. And then we got a Cloud Guard and a Braid. Now, if you know me and you know Bronze to Mythic, one of our heuristics here is that we always try and take the rare. If it's ever remotely close, we take the rare and see how it is. We're going to get a lot of chances to play with the Exemplar. We're not going to get a lot of chances to play with Resplendent Angel. If you're trying to learn the format, then you want to be able to know how good the rares are and get a good feel for them. So whenever you're given the option, always try and lean towards the rare so you can get a better feel of it. So you're not at a Pro Tour or some big event on an arena opening a rare and being like, no idea how good that one is. So we're taking the Angel, and we're going to go and see how it plays and go from there. The numbers you see here are the Draftsmith overlay, as always. You got the old numbers here. This is the LSV static ranking. Number down here is dynamic, based on all the games ever played on Untapped, as well as the cards you already have. Draft Helper, free to download. Check it out, and it's good stuff. So we get past a Dire Flail, which is a pretty good rare, honestly. It's a Bone Splitter, a pretty cool card. We also get past a Earthshaker Dreadmaw, which is an excellent dinosaur card.
Is that a dinosaur on your shoulder?
The problem is it doesn't play super well with our first pick of the Angel. So kind of a weird pick here. No white cards, obviously. This is part of the downside of taking a white card first. I think we're going to flail here. Because the dinosaur, again, is a little off of our play. We want white for the ability and then green for the dinosaur and stuff. So let's take the flail. Flail is really, really good. Just a really good card. I think red-white's also a pretty doable thing as well. So, passed into pack number 3, and things have thinned out a bit. So, we got some Dimir cards, Whale of the Forgotten. We got the Benthosaur is your caves payoff.
It smells funny in there.
No, it doesn't.
Pirates, Thousand Moon Infantry, Guidewing. Guidewing's pretty cool, honestly. And also, if you can be maybe like a flyer deck. Guidewing also plays really well with our Dire Flail, which is kind of cool. So I think, we're going to leave there. Just take the Guidewing. We definitely want to play white. There's no card here that really pushes me out of the colors we're already in. Battleglyph is quite good. If I had taken the Dinosaur, I would take Battleglyph here. But I think that given that we have the Flail, I kind of want to play it. And Guidewing's pretty good anyway. It's also cute in the red-white deck because it's all about tapping your permanents. And you can tap things post-combat, which is kind of cool too. So take that one. And we get past a pack with a Confounding Riddle, which is a pretty good blue counterspell. And then we see Diamond Pickaxe, which is also really sweet. And then Tinkerer's Tote, which is also sweet. So very, very tough choice here. So both Diamond Pickaxe and Tinkerer's Tote seem very, very good in the red-white tap stuff deck. The thing is that we don't know if we're red or not yet, which is kind of an issue. According to Draftsman, it says Tinkerer's Tote is the better card. I think the Diamond Pickaxe is really, really good. I would take the Tote here, though. Let's take the Tote, just kind of keep things open. Toad's. I haven't actually had this card yet. I've done. I call this card the best common of a set because it's just it does literally everything. Let's grab a tote. And again, I said it once, say it again. The numbers you see are the Draftsmith untapped.gg draft helper. Free to download. The links in chat or description. They track all your games. If you play Arena on your computer and don't use Untapped, you're insane. Free to download. Check it out. You get 10 free drafts for the draft thing, and then all of your game tracking is free. So it's awesome. Check it out. Untapped.gg. Use my link, please. The numbers are machine learning. Top number here is LSV's static set ranking. Bottom number here is machine learning based on all the games ever played on Untapped and the cards you already have. So for example, here we have a red card. This is the best red card, and so on and so forth. Rock Slide is just like by far the best card in this pack. I mean, Iceberg's pretty good too, but we already have the Flail. Yeah, we'll take the Rock Slide here. Red doesn't seem particularly open, but Rock Slide's pretty nice. All right, and now we get past the pack with not much in it. Bad 2-drop, and then we got, an okay green card, okay land cycler, an Acolyte. We do want to be white. I think cutting white has some amount of merit, given that we want to play the Angel. We have two other good white cards. This card is obviously playable, it's just like pretty unexciting. Yeah, I'm taking the Crack Shot. We're passing a lot of green, but Solid Reflection is not very good. It's only good if you can mill it or discard it and get value off it and then play it for 4. So take the Crack Shoot. All right, we're marrying our first pick here a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. White doesn't seem particularly open, but there hasn't really been a strong pull anywhere else. Second Rock Slide is fine. We could also just we're cutting white super hard, so pack 2 should be pretty good for us as well. Take Rock Slide. Wander goes fine also. Again, nothing else here is particularly exciting, so Lift's fine. So looking like red-white. Brazen Blade Master is pretty good. We've got a couple artifacts already. Not a ton, but Blade Master or Volcano. The landmark is... it's not really super exciting. Yeah, Blade Master, I think. Card's pretty sweet. Oh, land's pretty good too, honestly. Land is kind of appealing. I'll just take the Blade Master. Alright, so... and now we got nothing. Alright, so... obviously, our colors are a little cut here. Bardeck is pretty reasonable so far, so... if we're looking for a pivot point, it's, I guess, black. Green seem kind of open, although no, Staggering Size and the Stone Tree aren't particularly good here. Check the Land Cycler. Man, all right. The thing is, none of these cards are great anyway, so there's a lot of blue and green cards, but they're all kind of meh. So take that. Marionette's not bad either. Sure, Acolyte's fine. Yeah, Acolyte again. Wow, too late Acolytes. All right, and Seder Days. All right, so white not looking amazing. We open up Terran's Journal. 2 mana for an artifact. Tap, sack an artifact creature, draw a card, and you can discard your hand to flip it into a land. Then you cast a creature spell from your graveyard this. Wait, you may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn if you do finality counter. That's a pretty good card, honestly. So you could go Orzhov or maybe just dump white completely. I think black's the pivot point. I actually like Shadows a lot. There's also a Toad here, too. We could just take the Toad and be super safe. But Journal's pretty good. Like to try it out. And double late Acolyte is pretty good sign that some sort of black-white Saki thing or black-red Saki thing is reasonable. So let's take the rare. I do like Toad, but Shadows is good with the Angel, it is true. But I think Shadows is worse than the Journals. So let's try Journal. We get a Bat Colony, a Chupacabra, an Echo, a Surveyor, and a Braid. Black's it, folks. I mean, black seems super open in pack 1. I'm pretty happy to move into black here. Our red cards, aside from the 2 Rock Slides, I guess we have the Dire Flail too. But our red cards are kind of... honestly, I think that white might be the... I think we married white a little too hard in pack 1. And we can kind of just go off that. This pack is juiced, yeah. Pack's really, really good. But taking Chupacabra, Echo, and just moving in, I think, on black. Yeah, I'm moving in. Our Braid's great, but our red cards are, I don't know, not the most exciting. Black has seemed pretty open, so I don't mind moving in. We see Clay-Fired Bricks, which is pretty awesome, as well as the Gore Stalker. I think this card's playable if you're super wide. Have a lot of Tinker's Totes and stuff, but not amazing. Echo of Dust and Mycode are both also just fine. We'll take the bricks here. Straight brick. Looks like red might be the odd one out here. Past a Viper, a Soaring Sandwing, an Offering, and a Ray of Ruin. These are all pretty good. Honestly, no idea how to evaluate these. Sandwing gains 3. We need 5 for this. Offering, Ray of Ruin. Viper plays well with the spike tails. Already have 1. This is a tough pick. I'm taking the Viper, and I'm not thrilled about it. I don't think that Viper's great. We tried it once, and it didn't work out that well, but we'll try it again. You know, fool me twice, I'm just a jackass. Bricks is great, obviously. Our late game is really, really good so far. Dub Bricks is nice. Pit of Offerings is the Exile card. Pretty sweet, honestly. A second Spike Tail, which does play well with our Viper. But I think I want the Pit here. Pit's pretty great. This card's been pretty good for us overall. Just a nice little graveyard hate on a land. Super cool. So grab that. I think these red cards are about to hit the bricks. Dire Flow is good, but, you know, Wanderglyphs, whatever. Blade Masters, whatever. Now we just have 2 Rock Slides and a Dire Flail, so... Yeah, Angel's mostly just like a self-activation. You just like pay 6, attack for 5, gain 5, make a 4/4, go. You know? Alright, so Hammer, Discovery, Freebooter, Marionette. Marionette's pretty good. Cavern's Maws, yeah, whatever. So, White, unfortunately, was not as open as I would have liked it to be this pack. There's a chance we still dump White, honestly, but I think we have enough White cards where we're fine. Marionette's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. We got... And a third... Acolyte has somewhat diminishing returns, so the third copy is kind of rough. Man, Sunfire Torch and Spyglass Siren. This has been a tough draft. This has been a tough one. Yeah. Man, third Acolyte. Jeez. We could just take the Torch and just try and stay open here. Yeah, we're not playing a third Acolyte. Just take the Torch. The Shadows Tables? Oh, I love this card. Alright, Shadows is great. It's also a Phantom and a Promising Vein. Yeah, I like Shadows a lot. This card's really cool. I want to have some bigger creatures, unfortunately, but... Alright, so... Take the Shadows. Primordial Gnawer. This card plays. It's not great, but it's a good defensive card. Everything else here sucks. Probably won't play it, but... Hazard and some crap. Alright, so... Offering tables too. So the one thing that is definitely true here is that black is open. So that being said, you know, we have to do a little more than this. Again, I think we're just white. White plays better with our black cards too. Just kidding, we're red. All right.
Boy, do I hate being right all the time.
Yeah, red it is. All right, so we can also we can also channel this and then return it with the Viper. That's kind of gas too. All right, so red cards back in. Wanderglyph, Blade Master, double Rock Slide. Our red cards are good too, honestly. Take the Carnosaur. Probably should cut the white cards. We don't have enough white cards anyway, so this is fine. Never Punished, etc., etc. We get past Terror Tide. This is a really weird, awkward Wrath. I don't know how good this card is, honestly. Let's cut the white cards entirely. Yeah, our only good white cards are Tote, Angel, and the two bricks. So now we're at 17 cards in black-red. I kind of like that we're also just like a black-red, like, good stuff deck, mostly. I wish Terror Tide, right? We have a lot of self-mill. Yeah, let's try the rare. Give me more rares, folks. Yeah, so it's mostly just going to be Damnation. So you have Carnosaur, Spiketail. We now have Carnosaurs in our pile. I think that the Viper's actually really, really good in our deck, too. Now our Blade Master's a lot worse. We don't play many artifacts. We have some, though. Offering, Journal. I want more, like crapper creature stuff. Just, like, things that make shitty tokens to pay off our sacrificey things. That's definitely on our want list. Hulking Raptor. Sure. Idol of Deep King, Fanical Offering, Altasaur, another Marionette. Suppose the Idol's fine here. Marionette's fine. I kind of like that card, honestly, but second Fanical Offering doesn't seem great. Yeah, just take the Idol. Kill your Idols. Plundering Pirate is fine. Treasure has value, of course. So you can stack treasure to other stuff. It's pretty cool. A couple white cards, another Death Cap. Yeah, pretty easy pirate here, I think. All right. So we're like doing some stuff. I'm not like thrilled about our deck, but Tithing Blade, Volcano, or Echo of Dusk. We are actually like milling pretty well, so Echo might be on. And we're kind of in the market for 2-drops anyway, so take the Echo of Dusk. We're at 21 playables. Oh, we got some stinkers in here. Like our Blade Master isn't great. Our Acolytes aren't great. I really just want more things stacked to Journal, honestly. Just like crappy artifacts and crappy creatures. So that's definitely on the agenda. Man, sorry, Resplendent Angel. It's not just not happening.
Whoops, whoopsie.
What's going on, Brooks? Where are we at? Maple syrup? Cream soda? Keeper of bananas? The freaking food draft over here, right? What's we doing here?
You've been in the Farmer Maggot's crop.
No 3 colors. No, it's not happening. All right, we got Skull Taker and Cavalry are both pretty middling. This is a pretty easy land here, I think. Just like good value land. Want to have 1 or 2 of these anyway. And these cards are both very middling, so. Gorestalker, Dino, or Tomb Raider. We're not Gorestalkering, so we don't have enough crap, unfortunately. If we had a lot more tokeny stuff, I think Gorestalker's actually fine, but not here. Dynatomaton is like fine, but very unexciting. I would probably like to not play it, but Leech, another Rock Slide. We've got the Monster Soar, which is good with our Soul Coil Viper and our Descend stuff, which is a good big card. Cavalry's whatever. Third Rock Slide's a little clunky. That being said, it's just better than this thing, I think. So let's take the Rock Slide. Another Idol. Idol's good. Shock and Junk. I'm in. That's 24 cards. Man, late Current Conductor. How about Greedy Freebooter? Is this card playable? Do we have enough, like, Saki stuff? Just gonna take it. I don't think it is, but Fanical Offering, sure. So we're obviously there on playables, which is great. Gotta cut a card or two. Wanderglyph. So ended up in a kind of a weird black-red Saki deck. Obviously didn't end up into playing the Angel. I think we overvalued our first pick a little bit. But I think we're okay. I think we pivoted reasonably well, and we pulled together a pretty decent deck. Got some rares here also, which are obviously really, really good. So let's take a look. So we got, let's see what Dressman says. Dressman says, not good.
Still a piece of garbage.
But that's fine. We'll make it work. So we got 26 playables. I think 2 offerings is too many. We already have a journal, so cut one of those. 2 Acolytes, probably too many also. You got Pirate, Shadows, Chupacabra, Terror Tide. The Dino's not very good here either. It's 24 cards. It seems fine, right? I don't think our Grasping Shadows is great. Well, I guess our Blade Master's bad too, right? So, got the Blade Master. We have a Sunshot Militia, but we don't have that many things to tap with it, honestly. How many artifacts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This makes an artifact for 7. It's 8. Yeah, I don't think this Blade Master's very good. I think the 5 is fine, actually. Yeah, I kind of like the 5 too. Tali's Favor is just bad. It's not a good card. Actually, I like Gnar a lot here. I think we're kind of like a slow, grindy deck, and this card plays pretty well in that. So, we got Wanderglyph. We already have Graveyard Hate with the land. Yeah, it's good. Pretty happy here. 16 lands. We have 1 Land Cycler. This also has pseudo cycling for our thingy. People are saying favor is better than it looks. We're not really a beatdown deck though. Like if you're like a dinosaur deck and you want to get your 3/3 to a 4/4 on turn 4 or whatever, sure. But like that's not us. We're like a slow, grindy, blocky deck. Like we're putting favor on our freaking marionette, you know? Like no. So, oh, it's only if you cast it. No. Whatever ETBs discover. It's not Cascade, folks. Different. So we got pretty even mana base here. We have the one Swamp Cycler. We're going to go even split. I'm sorry, we have this thing too. So let's go something like this. It's 8. It's too many. So we got 8/7 with the Pit and the Land Cycler. I think it works for me. All right. So we definitely, you know, started out a little rough this draft. I think we pulled it together into a reasonable deck. So, folks, episode 7, it's prediction time. Time to place your bets. What do you think? 7 wins. Yay or nay? 7 wins. Place your bets. YouTube folks, take a second and pause the video. Liking the video on the way down to the comments. Hit the like button. Support the channel. Like Bronze and Mythic, folks. Support it. Helps a ton. Easy to do. Hit play, hit like. Let me know all caps, believer or non-believer. What do you think? 7 wins. Yay or nay? Let's rock and roll. A lot of non-believers now. We're in platinum, huh? Losers. Let's hang out, losers. Chat, come hang out with me. Hands great keep. Let's mill over a big boom boom for my Viper. Hand's pretty good. We got the offering. It's nice. Rock slide. Double rock slide. Sure. Episode 7, Bronze to Mythic. First time here at that follow button. YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe. Support the channel, please. I should take these idols higher, I think. The junky artifact's pretty useful in our deck. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I thought it was automatic. We mill over a pirate and a mountain. So, descend 2 already. They play a deep goblin skull guy. You know what we say, folks?
Get off my plate.
Just gonna kill it right now. No tricks. Attack for 1. Say go. Dubs rock slide. Artifact in play to sack. Love it. Soul Coil Viper. So we're pretty close to Echo of Dusk already, which is kind of gas, honestly. We get like offering this thing. We get Echo of Dusk and then offer this. Yeah, if they land cycle here, it's pretty bad. If they just go like Island Cycle or get it back, that's like the Stone Cold Nut. The Island Cycle is huge in its ward. I'm just gonna kill this, honestly. I just like not mess around. Like we have a bunch of rule spells in our hand. Blue black is like the best color for this because the blue land cycle is so good to return to reanimate. So we're just gonna chill. Dead weight, sure. That's actually great for us because now our Echo's online. Echo, so we play Echo and leave it offering. So we have instant speed to grow it. Just say go. Here's a Swamp. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice 1/1 lifelinker. Carnosaur, too. Damn. Nice Bone Splitter, also. How about a 3/1 lifelinker if you do that? How do you like them apples? Land, Viper, go. Carnosaur ready to go, too. That thing's pretty big. All right, they play the Great Mistake. You can just like Chupacabra and kill this, right? I'll Chupacab. Casting Carnosaur is pretty sweet, but like, I think we want to just kill this now. We play Carnosaur, like don't have a way to kill it. They attack back for 6. It's a lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna we'll just explore here and then Chupacabra. Just gonna hold the Dino. We had Pit of Offering, which is actually kind of gas too, because now I can exile it. That's gas. All right, cool. All right, let's go Chupacabra Echo. Say, get out of here.
Get off my plate.
Then we're going to play the Pit of Offerings and exile their graveyard. This thingy, exile the 3 creatures. I'm a big fan of this card, Pit of Offerings. I think this card's excellent. The great mistake is gone.
So you get nothing. You lose.
They pay an echo? Yeah, whatever. Descend 4.
A downward trajectory.
They're 10. 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually can just, like, bolt this and then bring it back. Which is pretty insane. Is that better than just casting it? I can just cast it, right? Yeah, I just cast it. Oh, no ticket's a good one. That's a really good one. I'm just gonna cast this. We're garbage time, folks. No matter what we do. Discover.
Discover something.
Alright, probably the worst hit in our entire deck for Discover, but whatever. Just jam. I'm gonna leave the Viper back. It's a bit. Alright, they're done. That's fine. They're done. It's okay. It's okay. They're done. It's over. That's it. Our folks are brought to you by.
In the search for the ultimate weapon, knowledge is power. Introducing Draftsmith, your new secret weapon for Magic the Gathering Arena Limited Mode. Draftsmith helps you pick the perfect card every time by providing an in-depth rating for each card. These ratings adapt based on the cards you've already chosen, making sure you always stay one step ahead of the competition. After the draft is done, Draftsmith recommends the optimal deck based on the cards you have chosen. Know more, win more. Download Draftsmith today from untap.gg.
Match 2, hands great, keep. Download on tap, folks. Seriously, if you're on a computer and you don't use Untap to track all your games, like you're out of your mind. It's free to download. It just tracks all your stats, all your games, all your decks. It's freaking awesome. Wanderglyph is here. Promising Vein. We draw Rock Slide. I kind of wanted to just loot and get our Descend up, honestly.
Onward and downward.
Do I just dump this Acolyte? This card kind of sucks, honestly. Like, let's see. We're discarding something here. It's either Idol or Acolyte. It's Acolyte. This card kind of blows. Discard the Acolyte. Draw land. Sure. That's fun. Say go. Wait, doesn't Armorsmith always mean Draftsmith? Nah, Draftsmith does a pretty good job, actually. It's not, the thing about Draftsmith is it's not like, you shouldn't follow it blindly. We actually, amusingly enough, we do it once a set, where we do a show called Draftsmith Takes the Wheel. I just blindly follow it for an entire draft, and like, you often end up with a playable deck, but it's not the way you're supposed to use it, obviously. It's supposed to be like a little bit of a helper, you know? Not sure, are you plateauing? It's a way to kind of like, you know, give you some information. It's basically like just having 17 lands or some sort of data aggregate up as a spreadsheet, but not needing to like look over it over and over and over again, you know? So, all right. So unfortunately our hand is super reactive. Super reactive. I think I discard an Idol here. Try to find a threat. Like, to keep getting closer to our Delirium or whatever it is. All right. I mean, this is pretty bad for us because like our hand's 4 removal spells and they're playing like a rampy deck, so they keep playing 7/7s. We're in trouble, but all right. So here's Pathfinding Axejaw. They hit a Restless Vents and play it. All right. So just gonna Rock Slide, I guess. Untap, draw another Swamp. Jeez. All right, so hit this thing, attack, loot. We are well descended at this point, so discard a land. We draw a Primordial Gnar. Actually pretty good here. I'm down for this card. It's big insect horror. Does its job, you know? Not quite a dinosaur, but that's a dinosaur. Here's Terror Tide. Wow. All right. So we could Rock Slide this and just keep going, or we could just cast the Gnar. The Gnar does attack well into this. Yeah, let's just play this since I go. Play this since I go. And we have a Damnation-ish in our hand. They have a creature land, though, which is kind of sketchy. They have a million cards in their hand. So, and they have a cave for this thing, too. So, wow. So they're going to play another Stone Tree rather than flip this Stone Tree. Sure. They get a Plains? Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. We draw a Marionette. So We could Rock Slide. But, like, they got a bunch of mana up. I mean, them choosing to ramp and not make a 5/5 last turn is a little interesting. I'm kind of feeling something tricky here. Trading the Primordial for the Altasaur is pretty awesome if they want to let us do that. But I could just kill this in theory and then just attack for a bunch. They have a trick, though, it's really bad. I think we just jam and see what happens. We just jam with the Gnar. Just whatever. If this thing dies, whatever, right? Who cares? So, let's attack here and see what happens. They're going to Huatli's Final Strike. So, unfortunately, we have no instant speed removal to punish this. But this isn't that bad. Just a 2-for-1, right? So, Cascade.
I mean, what a discovery. A psychoreactive substance.
And we're going to get a stupid 1/4. Ugh, this card's bad. Alright, so they use a trick. Pretty good exchange for us overall. And now we need to decide if we want to just Rock Slide the big boy. Or like Marionette maybe and set up for some other stuff. I don't know, honestly. They still have 4 cards in their hand and a lot of possible 5/5s coming. Marionette also sets up our Chupacabra too, so it's a tough call, honestly, because we also kind of want to like hold back for the Wrath too, so it's kind of like a weird, you know, and do we wait, do we keep going? This is a tough call. This is a really tough call. I'm not sure what to do here. 4 cards in hand. They have 7 mana with a creature land and 2 5/5s coming. I guess not 2, it's only 1 because I have 1 cave in the graveyard, but... Alright. I'm just gonna Marionette. If I Rock Slide now, I can't necessarily get Chupacabra with the 5/5 next turn, so... Just Marionette, put more crap in the graveyard. We get a land and a Rock Slide, so not ideal because we want to hit two permanents if possible, but still fine. We take 2. We have 5 for Chupacabra now. Damn. They're in deep. Alright, so now I think our plan is to Terror Tide after they flip the bricks. Poison Dart Frog, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this is a Terror Tide game. We're going to try to avoid putting any more permanents into play and set up for Terror Tide, I think. We draw a Rampaging Spiketail. Also a good post-Terror Tide thing. Opponents lost in the sauce here for sure. They have this thing up on defense, kind of annoying. Yeah, I think we just say go. We are taking 2 a turn from the Altasaur, but I think it's fine. Maybe we just kill it. Just kill the Altasaur. Attack with maybe the Marionette. It's 2/3. Flip this. They don't have an artifact yet either. This is a weird game. Alright, I'm going to kill this. Maybe I should have killed it last turn. I'm not really sure, honestly, but... If we're in like a real slow, gunny game, taking 2 every turn, it's not really good. So, all right. So, and then our attacks. Do I attack with the Marionette? I don't think so. I'm just gonna say go. Again, they have the creature trying to block right now, so we could also like end step sack, main phase sack for to set up a 7-power Terror Tide. So. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Hit the bricks, pal, because you're going out. Another planes. There are Hatsu planes. Are they splashing for freaking bricks? That's sick. They found 1 planes, that's it. They're out of planes. Love it. Flip this thing. So this is the idea, right? Make them flip this. I want them to just, we're just gonna sit behind our wall, let them keep flipping these, and we'll just wrath them. Alright, so untap. Sunfire Torch. That's funny because Torch does kill the Strider with the Death Toucher, and it's pretty sweet. And then I can attack with the Marionette and the Wanderglyph. Discard this Idol of a Deep King. It's a weird game. Yeah, I guess we're going to do that. Let's just Torch, kill this 5/5. We keep using our kill spells. We have this Wrath. That's why Wrath Limiter is so awkward, but right, put this here. Attack with the Marionette and the Wanderglyph. They can Death Touch if they want to. It's fine. Because if we just sit here and do nothing, it's sort of like they can kind of like sniff out what we're doing. So I think we discard Isle of a Deep King. What's in our deck right now? We got heaters, right? I'll just discard this. I mean, the Bone Splitter's kind of cool too, but whatever. We're a little Manus light right now, so. Alright, sure. So block, Death Touch, kill this. And now we're looking at Marionette and Acolyte against 2 Clayfire bricks and a possible 5/5. They actually have no caves for this, so. Alright, they can flip bricks now, so let's just say. Let's just say go. I got 1-0, right? Sorry. My bad. Slow on the scoreboard. Alright, so they draw a Volatile Fault. Pretty good for them. Now they have a cave to use for their Stone Tree. Or they could bricks. They can flip bricks here? Sure. So.
Our craft is appreciated.
Card's really freaking good. Aha.
We are gnomes.
Alright, so untap. Pit of Offerings. This is so funny because, like, I don't want to pit them. I want them to use their graveyard first. I guess nothing here matters anyway, but. I, like, don't want to stop them from crafting. I actively want them to craft twice. Like, I want them to craft everything and then go for it. Alright, I'm just going to play this. And we're going to hit all the creatures. Gives me a second red, too, which is kind of nice. And then we just say go. We got blocks for days. Again, we're trying to use this Terror Tide to kill all their bricks and 5/5 and stuff. The problem is they're going to have 2 Anthems in play when all is said and done. They have a cave in play to craft with. Or an artifact in play to craft. They can craft off the gnome too, so.
We help build gnomes.
They're going to craft off of a gnome in play. Awesome. So another bricks. And I think we're still just waiting here, unfortunately. Just gonna block. No. That's a pretty cool card. We draw Taryn's Journal. This allows us to kind of like turn our board into cards. This is a great draw. Because like, we're trying to conceal the fact we have a Wrath. Because we need to keep doing things, not to make it too obvious. But at the same time, like, we want to keep, like, just drawing cards and not playing out our hand. So, let's do this. Just sack the Marionette. Draw a card. Play a new Marionette. We draw Soul Coil Viper. That's pretty cool, too. I almost don't want to mill. I'm concerned with decking this game. And our graveyard's already full enough. I'm just going to not mill. We have 15 cards left. This game's going to be going on for quite a while. So, they have a 4/5 creature line to it, it's true, yeah. Alright, so we'll say go. Alright, so we get to search for a land. Cool. So, they get a treasure. I get a mountain. Again, having both Anthems in play is pretty rough. This card's insane, because you are unaware. This card's really, really good. Alright, we got him. Alright, so flip this thing. Now, they have a 7/7. Play another creature, please. Play another creature. Play another creature! Come on! Play another one. Something else. Keep it coming.
Give me what I want!
That's not exactly what I wanted, but sure. So, I'd rather block than sack, so it's fine. Alright, so they still have 2 cards in hand, though, and a creature land, and 2 anthems. It's going to be tough, folks. Alright, we're 10. We're going to untap. Sack this to draw. Draw land. Alright, so we're going to go Terror Tide into Suncoil Viper. Soulcoil Viper. Alright, let's do that. Play Viper and say go. And hope they start bricking. They do have this the 4/5 vents now, which is kind of gross, but man, their mana base is something else. Double black, double white, red, green. These are Calamitous Caving, because they have no caves. Okay. We're gonna play our big dumb Spike Tail. Card quality is high, yeah. They got 1 card left, folks. We're a little light on ways to actually deal with the events because our Chupacabra can't kill it, but... Wow. Alright, that is so good for us. They just used the Reliquary on the stupid journal, and now I get to resolve my huge dinosaur. It's got Menace? Oh no. I didn't know that. Okay, that's bad. Alright, here's Spike Tail. Yeah. He's got Menace? This is a good freaking land. Alright. Did they realize that? Are you freaking kidding me? Alright, I guess. Now we're 2. The old Ripskis. So now I have to play Echo and Pirate just to block this stupid thing. And I don't have enough mana for offering either. Come on! What is going on here? Alright, this blows. The good news is that we, like, if we get to untap into offering, I draw a kill spell, whatever, I guess, but... Please stop drawing heaters. Ridiculous deck splashing for freaking Clayfire bricks. If it gets on tap here, I feel kind of okay. Sunbird Standard. Need to make a 3/3 flyer. After I've used my... Oh my god, this is so bad. Chat says, this is why rats are bad in Limited. I honestly agree with you. I'm not a big fan of rats in Limited. I think they're very overrated. Any good player will sniff it out and not walk into it. Most of the time. So, is this haste? Are you serious? Wait, what? Why is this a 5? Oh, it's these things. They just rip. Alright, so opponent ran the superheaters and killed us. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. They drew a kill spell, they just drew a haster to kill us. Bad beats, folks. What are you gonna do? Super, super run hots from our opponent. Also, the game just like lined up really poorly for us. We just drew all of our reactive cards early, and they were just playing ramp. It's kind of like we're playing Jund, and we draw all terminates against the Tron deck. Like, we draw threats against the ramp deck too. So, what are you gonna do? It happens. Is what it is. All right. Yeah, I mean, like, we're gonna keep this. We need to draw a land to get our Idol online. Then we have Idol plus maybe Offering. We have Rock Slide too, the Flail. This doesn't make color just yet, but I think we're going to keep this. Yeah, we keep. We have like Swamp Cycler, a bunch of swamps also. Very weird hand. A lot of finicky, like wheel spinny stuff, you know? Wandering Pirate. Alright, well, we just need to draw any land. Wanderglyph. That is not any land. All right.
Still a piece of garbage.
The Soul Cleaver. We had this card in one of our decks. It was not very good. It gives vigilance, and if an artifact creature dies, it gets bigger. Very clunky to equip and stuff. Alright, whatever. We're basically a flip to draw a land every turn. And we miss our flip 3 times now, so. Obviously, any land gives us idle, which can kill a thing and buy us time, yada, yada, yada. Alright, they're going to cycle the Bristleback. Get a Forest. No loots here either. Their hand is actually perfect. Oh, it's Vigilance, right. Got it. That's funny. Alright, so we draw a land finally. Now we're going to idle this Wanderglyph, I guess. They don't have green up right now. I'm just going to do it right now. Yeah, I'm going to kill it right now before they have a chance to untap with green, so. Don't think there's any red pump spells. Please don't blow me out. Love it. Alright. So, looking to stabilize here. Double Rock Slide, Pirate, Trumpeting Thing, Offering. A swamp would be phenomenal, but... Alright, guess who's back? They're going to Cascade Raise Dead for Bristleback and cast a 2-2. Not very good. We draw land, too. Damn, we're good. Alright, now... Just Plundering Pirate and set up for our Carnosaur next turn. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we're not going to freaking Rock Slide this bad boy. So whatever, let's go. Pirate time. Your turn. I think this card's pretty mopey. Alright, they're going to attack. They got loot or is their hand perfect again? Hand's perfect. Spoiler alert, their hand is definitely not perfect. You should loot most of the time. It is a rummage, obviously, not a loot, but like you can just usually card their hand, then it can be better, you know? Alright, we're going to block, though. Just block here. Set up for Carnosaur next turn. Oh, is your opponent's stuff, too? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Alright, so taking max advantage of our land stumble by playing a 7-7 on turn 6 and I missed 2 land drops. That's bad for us because our rock slides are not on yet. I think we're just dead. Actually, just dead. I mean, we have to draw land off our freaking thing too. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. Alright, yeah. Missed the land again. We can Swamp Cycle. I should have Offering first, probably. Actually, I'm sorry. I should Journal, right? We're just dead, I think. What ways do we have to kill this thing? Like, do we have any? All of our removals Rock Slides. Yeah, all of our removals is toughness based. A fast 7-7 just like. Oh, they just have the ability on it. Ugh. This will at least waste 4 of their mana if I play this. Although I lose the ability to play this next turn. I gotta just do it though, I think. Alright, so... Oh, we do have Torch, I guess. That's true. So, with Torch plus Death Touch. So, ideal scenario here is that... God damn it. They waste their mana, we draw Torch. We just mill the Torch, obviously, though. So... Chupacabra's not even close to big enough, right? We only have 3. Put the Soul Cleaver on. They have 7 lands to our 5. They're going to activate. So now at least, like, if we can rip off 2 lands in a row here... That's not a land. Come on, man. Help me out. Sorry, Dire Flail. That's an 8-8 now? Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Alright. I mean, I don't think it's good enough anymore, but sure. If I put the flail here, but they can't attack into it. That's true, I guess. I mean, they could just like find, they just cast this thing, right? Yeah, it's fair. Maybe I bunted. Cast Carnosaur.
I mean, what a discovery, a psychoreactive substance.
That wasn't bad, actually. Let's say go. Now I have dub blocks. All right. Hey, you know, the thing is, like, if we can kill this thing, we can kill anything else they play with the rock slides. So we're looking for a miracle hold here. A little lifelinker too. These cards are pretty good, honestly.
The dinosaur's alive!
Tendril of the Myco Tyrant. And then Battle Glyph. It's a fight. So it still can't attack, right? It's still really bad for us, though. Please stop doing things. Well, that didn't go well. Sure. Now what? Soul Coil Viper. I mean, that's great if you weren't dead on board. Back to having no outs again, right? Grasping Shadows is only for, like... That's for 7, actually. It's not enough, though. If we sack this and draw, then sack this and draw Shadows, that would be 7, 8, 9. Still not enough. Damn. Yeah, they're next, like, whatever. We just, like, missed 4 land drops, you know? Like, we missed 4 land drops, and they played a thing that's sized appropriately to not die to our removal spells. So, like, they've been, like, a little bit ahead of our removal spell every turn. If it was a 5/5, we would have just killed it and been fine. But, so, I think they've just gone really wrong for us this game, honestly. So, outs. What are our outs? I mean, it just starts drawing a card, right? So this thing's also going to kill us, make a 7/7 next turn, maybe, too. Might have punted this game, though, by sacking the Bone Splitter, though. I missed the Bone Splitter action with the Stomper. Just start here. Well, it gets bigger anyway. Yeah. Whatever. I guess we're just dead. Draw Mountain. Alright, this card isn't that bad. I didn't realize it was your opponent's stuff, too, which is a pretty big thing. When I had this card, like, they just kept killing the creature it was on. I just kept wasting mana. It was pretty bad. Alright, find some lands, and I guess we're dead. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I mean, the Bone Splitter thing, I think, still doesn't really work out, because their stuff is still really good, but... Alright, yeah, it's pretty tough game. Missed a bunch of land drops, obviously. Kind of a stinker. Positivity rules the roost here, alright? Let's go. Everyone be positive. Marionette's great. Offering's great. We got Terror Tide here, too. Work towards that, I suppose. Alright, so mill some cards. We hit land. Perfect. 2 permanents for Terror Tide. Set up for Offering. Pondering Pyre into Offering. They have a creature land also. Damn. Sure. Alright. Promising Vein Anchorage. Make treasures, say go.
Now that's one big mushroom.
Alright, what are you getting? What color? Obviously not blue or white, so love it. Shire Terrors is bad. This card's good though, because it being a cave is super relevant. So they're gonna play Citadel on white. So they're caving right now. They're going to deadweight my guy. We draw Echo of Dusk. It's pretty awesome. We'll just offer here and try and draw land, right? Offer the treasure. And then get our Echo of Dusk online. Alright, guess we're going to explore. I guess we're going to bin it. Alright, I guess. You're up, I suppose. We got the Citadel. 2 mana of a chosen color. Only activate land. They play Veto's Inquisitor. We draw a tap land. Just a bit of a stinker, but it's fine. Shadows is really good. Alright, let's attack. Play Echo of Dusk, set up for Shadows next turn. It's been a rough run a little bit. I mean, we made a mistake or two here and there also, and our deck is obviously not, like, great, but, you know, not really hitting our spots this draft, for sure. I like this card. I think there's a lot of bad Descend cards, but the good ones seem fine. Like, our very, very first draft, you missed episode 1, we were a black-red deck with a bunch of, like, the goblins that, like, Descend. All the cards that, like, Descend end of turn, if you, like, Descended or whatever, seem kind of eh. But a card like this seems pretty solid. Like, I think the Lifelinker is a real card. It's not that hard to turn on. It's turn 4, you know? Veto's Inquisitor looks really weird in a cave deck. This card, I think this card's pretty bad overall.
I'm a vampire!
I think most of the 3/3s or 4 that grow just are not good modern day limited cards. What's up, friend? What do you got for me? Great time with that follow button. First time here. My name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator. If you're new here, hi.
Yeah.
Welcome. Make sure you hit the little sure. A little sift action. Hit the follow button on Twitch, watching YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the channel. They're gonna sift discarding a land. And they're gonna say go. We draw land also. So now it's time to just jam and play the Primordial, I think. We could also play Grasping Shadows. This card's actually really good. But I think playing the big idiots is a lot better. Let's just clear their board. They'll probably block here. And play the 5/2. Great. So now you get to play the 5/2, and then next turn fire up the Shadows and gain 5 life. I've been impressed with this card so far. I like it. Land 6 for them. So what you want? What you want?
Make a little noise here, huh? Yeah. Come on, I can't hear you!
They're caving. They made a Cavernous Maw, and they played a land already? Sure. They do have the Anchorage up. This is a 2/3 flyer. So, alright, let's play Grasping Shadows. See if it resolves or not. Okay, and then we'll just fire to combat. Exalted time! So attacks alone, put a counter on this, lifelink on this, death touch on this. They're going to unlucky drop. That's fun. It still triggers, actually. Because there's no target. That's great. Alright, play this freebooter and say go. Just play an Oregon next turn. Good attacks, this thing. Do you want to attack with this and then flip it, you know?
Hello.
Ramp, draw cards. Setting up for our Terror Tide if they ever play anything. This card's really weird. Like, rats are pretty awkward and limited in general. And this one's like a really weird one to use. It can be perfect, but like it's hard to make work right, and then like it's hard to size around it, you know? Like in theory a modular Wrath is very good because you can like play bigger things or whatever and stuff, but alright, Necropolis and a Benthesaur. This is gonna draw them 2 cards. Pretty good. So look at top X or X number of caves you control.
It smells funny in there.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, so that's pretty good. We're going to attack with the freebooter, not the marionette, because I want to keep us back on defense for this. Yeah. So, they get a block, cool. Not block, also cool, whatever. Just doesn't matter. I can't counter this thing, you know? Sure. Here's the Gnaw again. And again, all of our stuff in play is, like, pretty good to get Wrath regardless. They have 7 cards in their hand, though. They have 2 creature lands, so our Wrath is, like... It's kind of crappy also that, like, multiple opponents now have had creature lands against our Wrath. Which is, like... You know, that's, like, the constructed answer to a Wrath is a creature land. So, not ideal in that regard, but... Definitely running a little cold this draft. Just looking for a nice flip here, you know? Here's a Water Wind Scout, sure. No problem.
You better check the map, honey.
God dang it, Bobby. Alright, so another Rain Scout, sure. The thing is that now the life we're getting off this buffer is great for the Wrath, too, so... Alright. So, it's kind of weird because I want to leave the Primordial in play because I want it to be in play when I cast Terror Tide. If I even cast Terror Tide, but gaining the 5 life is also pretty good too. We're going to flip this now, which is great. Like, they probably just block with a Scout. I guess it's fine too, right? Alright, whatever. Just freaking attack. I don't know if we're going to rat this game at all, honestly. So, attack with this. Flip over the cave. Oh, they're going to blunder? Sure. That's great, honestly.
Hello. Hello.
So, bounce that. Flip this. And now... I mean, now our Rat's even better. This might be the turn, folks. I think this is our Wrath turn. We Wrath, play Wanderglyph. Gift subs, thanks so much. So we kill 4 creatures for R2 and get a little bit of value off of it. Then you play Wanderglyph, or what's the cave? The cave's a 3/3. The thing is, they have a 3/3 creature land and a 2/3 flyer creature land, which is kind of gross, honestly. I know a tapper. I know. I saw a tapper. Yeah. Question is Terror Tide going to get any better than this? I don't know, honestly. They have attack for 4 next turn, too. Yeah, I'm setting Crypts against the Wrath. Alright, let's go. Cast Terror Tide. Kill all the stuff.
Get off my plane.
Scry 1. Oh, it makes a treasure, not a map. I made a map. Let's bottom this. Play Glyph and just say go. Yeah. Again, very, very annoying that they have 2 creature lands against my Wrath. Like, just not a good, you know. Most decks don't have 2 creature lands in them, but sure. They got maps for days.
You better check the map, honey.
Still 4 cards in hand. We, and unfortunately, we have Sorcery Speed Removal spell, and then 2 damage spell, both of which can't kill. Things have lined up very poorly this draft. I don't keep saying it, but, like, really, really poorly lining up. So, play a Mountain. Okay. And an Echo. That's cool. That's good. Maybe we can idle. Alright. Skull! New sub, what's up?
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
New sub, what's up? Where's your name? Where are you from? More maps. Alright. And they're going to map onto the Scout and draw another land. This card sucks. Alright, let's attack and just discard this and start there. Okay. So, I would love a block here. Like, love a block. Great. Fantastic. Now, let's, I think we just draw... Hold on. I can't Primordial and Idle this thing. I think I want to kill the flyer. I don't know. Maybe play this thing instead. Let's play this. It's pretty big. Play this big boy. I guess the problem is they can explore on 3 times. I punted. Yeah, I should have killed this. I screwed up. I had Rock Slide, but whatever. All right, sure. Play this. And we'll take the, I don't know, the Inquisitor, the Benthesaur, and one of these things. Sure. All right, so let's say go. We can draw a card if we want to. There are no caves in the graveyard. Oh, there's a cave, actually. My bad. Sloppy! Hi, I'm Jim, Pro Magic player. Welcome to Bronze and Mythic. Here's the anchorage. They're at 12. Gonna start mapping.
Mapping.
Okay. They reveal their own primordial Gnar. Great. Alright. And now I get to pump 2 more times with these 2 maps. It's pretty gross. Yeah, I should have killed this, I think, on my turn. They're going to keep pumping the land. This creature went is wrecking us today. Okay. Playing an untapped land. Firing up the Cavernous Maw. Obviously stoked to block here. No! It's pretty fortunate. Alright, sure. Pretty good, probably the best possible answer to the Gnar, too. Alright, make a map. Alright, we're drawing a card here. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble, folks. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. We draw a Rampaging Spike Tail. We cannot cast that and play another. So we can't double spell here, of course. That'd make things too easy, obviously. We just can't beat these creature lands. We just can't beat them. Like, I just can't beat this card. Like, we just don't have removal that can kill an instant speed 5 of this flyer. Or block it. Like, it's just ridiculous. We play the big idiot. We're taking a bajillion in the air. Taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I mean, what else can we do, right? We kill this. Yeah. Alright. Just play this thing and say go. Nah, we're not going to draw. I'm not even sure if we're going to draw a card or not, because the life matters a lot. We're like pretty close on life, so. Alright. Maps ahoy.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Yeah, there is a chance that, like, if they tap out, we can, like, shock them Bone Splitter. It's still only 9 damage total, though. They have this leftover cave mana. The Belligerent. Yeah, their deck is something else. Alright. The way you're talking, just concede. And we're not, the game's not over. We're in very bad shape, you know, but. Map again. If we sack this thing, can we hit anything? I don't think so. We just can't beat the anchorage. I don't know what our, you know, we gotta like try and steal a game here somehow. Much how we're gonna do that, but they make a map. They're gonna cast this primordial, I guess. Maybe not actually. Nope, tap land. Just gonna leave up the Cavernous Maw.
It smells funny in there.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, they're going to craft the needle. I mean, do we have any outs here? They're completely tapped out. They're leaving up a black and not exploring at sorcery speed. Pretty weird. Alright, well, what are we going to do, right? We had a mountain and another rock slide. These freaking rock slides in these stupid lands. Yeah, let's draw our... Is drawing our last card better than cascading? I think cascading's better, right? We tap. So we'll have 3 mana left over for the idol. Just untap my 5/2. Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. Yeah, we'll just cascade, I guess. Alright. Get lucky. Nope. Yeah, I'm just dead. I'm gonna lie, our deck's not great. This has been a pretty frustrating set of games, unfortunately. And kill this. They're in the air. Yeah, we just died to this thing. That sucks. Yeah. Alright, I guess he got us. Just dying with 2 rock slides in our hand literally the entire game. Like. Alright, yeah, he got us. Tough games. Alright, so yeah, I mean, our deck wasn't great. I think it was fine, though, but definitely ran colder than ice in those set of games. Alright, so our first losing draft, first losing record, deck really wasn't that bad, honestly. Terror Tide, I think, is kind of iffy. We had some good stuff going on, though. I think the takeaways here are that, like, I liked the graveyard stuff we were doing with this deck. Marionette, Echo of Dusk, the Offering. We had, like, the Viper, the Land Cyclers, the Idols are pretty cool. The old Chupacabra. But I also like the Norris Finest deck, too. Oh, excuse me. Obviously, a nice rare to build, too, also. But, yeah, just didn't really work out. Deck wasn't great. Wasn't 1-3 bad, but it happens. I like Shadows a lot. Next card's really, really good for me so far. But, yeah. That's a deck. Is what it is. Can't win them all. Episode 7's in the book. Bronze Mythic. Episode 8 coming up. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great.